Well, hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you some fun educational crochet tutorials. Now, we're doing a Granny Squares series for this month of September. I know this is a very basic and it's a very simple Granny Square, but I do know there's a lot of crocheters out there that struggle when they're making projects and they want to maybe a little bit of a different shape or a different something a little different than the normal squares. And sometimes you will need a half a granny square. So knowing how to do a half a granny square can come in extremely handy at different times when you're making projects. And this is very simple, but it works and it's nice, and if you need them, they're there. So I'm going to show you today's tutorials on how to do a half a granny square. Now, for hook size, I just recommend the hook size that's recommended on your yarn that you're choosing to use. And let's rock right into it, shall we? Let me find a hook, and I think I got a 6. Yep, 6. All right, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm just using stash busting my yarn for this series. So this is just acrylic number 4. I can tell you by the way it feels, it's definitely Hobby Lobby yarn, which is, if anybody knows me, that's my favorite. All right, for this, you will need to do a chain. Okay. I need you to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go into our first chain, but I want to talk to you about that first. Let me get something so I can show you. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. My apologies. I need to find a different holder for my darning stuff. So when you're going into the first chain, a lot of people, when they do it, will just go right in here, just that one loop right here. But you'd really better off going in and hitting 2 loops, both front and back. Right there. Hope you can see that. All right. So we're gonna wrap our hook. I'm going in there. See how I went in through both? Wrap your hook, come on up, and do a double crochet. And do 2 more right in that same loop. 1 and 2. Then you chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you go back in that same loop, and you do 4 more double crochets. Well, do 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and do 1 more double crochet. And this is what she looks like at first. Okay. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you turn, and in this gap right here, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. 1, 2. Now this is the center point of this half a crochet, half granny square. In the center point, you will always do 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. That's the only time you will chain 3 on this project, is in this point. 1, 2, and then working your way down, chain 2, in the gap between your between your first and second, go right in there and slam in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and put another double crochet in there. Okay. I tried doing these, starting them with a magic circle, and they don't work out right. So turn our work, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and then again in that gap put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. Now you go in your next gap. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. You're at the top. So the top is 3 double crochets. Chain 3. And 3 double crochets. And chain 2, and your gap, 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and in this gap right here, you put in 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. See how fast this goes? And if they bow down a little bit, I have noticed that you can either work with them until they straighten out, or you can block them. But they seem to work out just fine. And just one more round. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 3 double crochets. It's the same sequence each time. Chain 2. The only time we do a 3 chain is up at the point. Double crochets, chain 2, at the point, so it's 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. 3 double crochets. Chain 2. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, and then you go on your last gap down here. Three, chain 1, and 1 more double crochet. And guess what? Look at that. And then you can just tuck your yarn in wherever you like, wherever it's not seen for your tails. And that is all on how you do your half a granny squares. I love them. They're great. I used a bigger hook for one than the other, but they're great. See? Well, I hope learning how to do a half a granny square is helpful to you and all our other tutorials that we're trying to do and help you along. And if they're helping you, can you please hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom? We would really appreciate it. And my name is Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you these fun educational crochet tutorials. Come find us on Facebook under WIP for Work in Progress and Chain, and join our Happy Crochet group. Until next time, happy crocheting, everybody.